Hi and welcome to my first ever TriYoga Thursday. I'm outside again and on this lovely spring day, and today I'll be guiding you through approximately 20 minutes of TriYoga. We'll be doing an earth flow and we'll start with a spring flow, which is quite suiting for this day because where I am it's a lovely spring, and then we'll end off with a Winterflow. And for the spring flow, really all you need is your mat, yourself, and if you have blocks like I have here, or as I told you before, you can also use the books or whatever you have at home that is quite firm and has a higher end. And for the Winterflow, we'll go inside, because for the Winterflow really all you need is a mat or a blanket, because we'll be lying on our back and we have to protect our back when we lie down, and also we'll be needing a wall, and that's why we'll be going inside for the next flow. Alright, enough talking for now, let's begin. Sugandhim So for the spring flow, again we start by just loosening up the shoulders, just really rolling the shoulder blades, sucking in the navel. While doing so, just rolling the shoulders. And the other way around. And then sucking in the navel, the arms go up and into salutation, and the fingers touch and linger at the chest and to triangle and Om Mudra. And once more, open up the chest, strong arms come up, one finger at a time, touches each other, forward into salutation, breathe in here by the chest, triangle, Om Mudra. Once more, just really opening up here. Stay one breath here in front of your chest. Triangle, Om Mudra. Okay, we're good, warmed up, loosened up. And now time to start the spring flow. And we start here by sucking in the navel, bringing up the arms, and the hands reach the top, and we tilt the hips. We bend down into forward bend, into earth touch. Staying here for a couple of breaths. Knees bend, suck in your navel while rolling up. Arms while breathing in, and we bend down immediately again into earth touch. Just really breathing here. Bend the knees and roll up. Arms while breathing in, and bend down again immediately into earth touch. And remember, if it hurts in the lower back, just bend your knees to kind of relieve the pressure. And remember, you can use your blocks if you can't reach the ground or touch behind your legs. Now we look forward, place our hands in front of us in monkey. Here we put pressure on the hands more than we did before, and if you can't touch the ground, then use your bricks or books or whatever you have to kind of get this position where your spine is still quite linear and strong. From here you can stay on your blocks or books, or you can just use your mat and now jump lightly back into mountain, through mountain lift, and then ending the flow in mountain. Staying here in mountain, 1 breath. And now we do a little swan flow. So we put pressure on the hands and the right foot comes forward to the hands, the knees touch the ground at the same time. We're here in swan, just really open up the chest, breathe. And then lift up the leg, right leg goes back into mountain. And now we'll be alternating between sides. So the left leg comes forward, knees touch the ground at the same time. Swan left side. Keep your chest open, really just breathe in here. Lift up the right leg, back into mountain. 1 breath here. And into swan right side. Knees touch the ground at the same time. Lift up the left leg into mountain. And forward, swan left side. The left leg goes forward. Open up the chest. Look forward, close your eyes, relax. Lift up the right foot, back into mountain. Now the next time we stay in swan, left side asana, which means we hold this position for some breaths. Again, put pressure on your hands, come forward, knees touch the ground at the same time, chest forward, open up. And now we just stay here and breathe. Close your eyes. You can let the eyes kind of be in the center between the eyebrows. And then if you want, you can make a swan bow. So you bow down, and here it's important that the chest is open and we bow down with our hips. And the face keeps on facing forward and the neck is long. So we bow down. Face into the ground and roll up again. And once more, if you want to try it, or you can just stay where you are. And then come back into mountain. And then swan left leg. The knees touch ground at the same time. We're in swan asana, left leg. Again, close your eyes if you want. Just breathe. And again, you can bow down 2 times if you want, just opening up the chest. And then lift up the right leg, come back into mountain. And here we go down into cat, so we land on the knees, just roll forward, land on the knees, stretch out the back, into cat. Now we make a little cat roll bow flow. So we start here in cat, we make a cat roll, so we roll and the head is always the last thing that moves. Here we tilt a little bit back, the hands turn inward. Prep for cat bow 2. Put pressure on the hands. Lift a little bit forward, bow down. And if you come all the way down, remember the chest between the hands. And from here, put pressure back, turn the hands, come forward again into a cat roll, turn the hands, cat bow 2, we come down, pressure back, turn hands, and here in cat rolls really start the movement at the lower back, at the spine. The head turns at last, roll back. Head is the last thing that rises. Turn the hands, pressure forward, cat bow 2. Turn hands, cat roll, turn the hands again, 90 degrees, and one last cat bow. And again, just really go where your strength is. Press the hands towards each other. And hands turn. Now we go back into extended child, which means we land on our feet, but the toes keep on being stretched. This is why it's called extended child. Deep breaths here. From here we roll up into toe stretch. Hands come up into salutation. And now we bend forward into cat. Come up into mountain. We just stay in mountain one little bit because I know we've been doing mountain a lot today. And then we go forward into runner or runner's lift right side. So the right leg comes forward. This is runner's lift. Is this too hard? Put down your left knee into runner. And here again, keep your chest open, look forward. And from here we go back into mountain or extended mountain. If extended mountain is too hard, then place your foot down into mountain, the position you know. And then we alternate sides again. So we go forward with the left leg now into runner left side. And again, runner, put down your knee. One breath here, open up the chest, look forward. If you feel like everything is quite cramped in here, you can also place blocks or books here to kind of have more space in between your chest and your knee. That helps you as well. So everything is not tight and cramped. And here we lift up the leg again, back into mountain or extended mountain, where you lift up the left leg. Just stay here. And then into mountain, runner right side. So we're back with the right leg in front, breathing in, opening up the chest. Leg into mountain or extended mountain. Then down into mountain. And now from mountain into runner, left side, or again put down your knee into runner, and one breath here, and then lift up the right leg back into mountain, and now one breath here, and then walk forward in front to your hands. Stay here in earth touch, one breath. And then place your hands behind your knees, kind of cuddling your legs, trying to pull yourself down, trying to relax. Remember, if you feel pain in your lower back, bend the knees. One last breath here, bend the knees, roll up, suck in your navel. The arms come up with the next breath. Touch, and then in front of the chest, we sustain here through a triangle into Om Mudra, and just stay here, feel the flow. Alright, that was the spring flow. I hope you enjoyed it. Now go find a wall, I'll go inside, and then we'll continue with the winter flow. Alright, I'm inside. I found a wall, I found a mat, I found some blankets, and I'm ready for this flow, for the winter flow. We'll start the winter flow with a forward salutation, and then we bend down, forward bend into earth touch, the position we know very well by now. And from here we place our hands into the elbows, and from here we just stay a little bit in waterfall, just really feeling how the head and the arms kind of pull us down into the ground. And if it hurts in the lower back, bend your knees down and just stay here and breathe. Then switch sides so the other arm comes forward. This might feel a little bit awkward. And now from here we go down into squat 1. So we bend the knees and we put our arms behind us, and we come down, and then we come into the mat, lift up the feet and turn 90 degrees to the side. And from here again we will turn 90 degrees to the side, which means that I will place my right hand here in front of me and the left hand behind myself, and now I will lift up my feet, then turn 90 degrees and come down with my whole self and my spine, my back onto the mat, and my feet will be at the wall. Now we are in wall supported, knees to chest, and if you feel like you're very far away from the wall, well, you can just kind of make yourself a little caterpillar and kind of get into as close to the wall until you almost touch the wall. And now we'll do some inverted bridge rolls in different steps. So we'll be starting here with kind of the smallest one, where we only lift up the tiniest little back of the lower back. So we just breathe in and then we roll up until we can't come anymore because our feet are so close to our body. And then we roll down. And we just repeat this little flow a couple of times. Really try to feel every inch of your spine kind of rolling into the mat and up again. So we do this quite slow. And from here we place our feet one step further up the wall, inverted bridge 2 rolls, so we'll just lift up again, and now we can roll a lot further up, just really activating the stomach, activating the spine, and still rolling quite slow, to really feel every inch of the spine when on the mat. One last time, and then the next time you're here, place your feet in 90 degrees. So now they're just at the mat. I will be rolling a little bit more into the wall because I feel like I've come a little far away. Now I'm in 90 degrees, and here I will now do inverted bridge rolls free. So again, we will be lifting up, and the feet will eventually touch the wall, and we will be lifting up, kind of almost standing on our shoulders. Then rolling down again, feet leave the wall, we're down in the mat, and repeat. Now the next time you will be up at the wall, stay here in asana. Now place your hands either on the side of your hips or underneath you in prana mudra, and the prana mudra is this mudra you do with your hands, and you lie like this but underneath yourself here, which you can't see here, but that's what I do. And then now, if you have the strength in your legs, place them out, stretch them out, and now we are in wall supported shoulders stand. So we're actually just only standing on our shoulders, have the feet at the wall as support, and just try to relax your breathing. And just remember, if you feel like I'm standing here too long, or you feel like all the blood is running out of your legs, well, then come down. Don't stay here as long as I. Just roll down into the mat and stay with your knees bent over your body. One last breath here in wall supported shoulder stand. Then place the feet one step down, so you have the whole feet in the ground again, knees bent. And now let your hands come out to the sides and roll down again into legs 90 degrees. And from legs 90 degrees, put your feet down into wall supported, knees to chest. The arms come around your legs. One breath here. And then arms go out, and now the heels lift off from the wall and the knees go to the side, and now we are in wall supported butterfly. So as you see, my legs kind of make this butterfly shape, and my hips are open, and just kind of really trying to stay here and relax. Take some really good deep breaths, kind of feel your body. Then press your feet together, knees come in again, wall supported, knees to chest, and now place your right hand over your head and the left hand around your knees, and now roll to the right side. Controlled and slow, place the left hand in front of you and come up. Now we'll turn 90 degrees again onto the mat. And from here we will lift out our feet into L seat. And here we will just bend forward. So if you have a blanket and you don't use, you can place that here underneath yourself where you sit to kind of lift you up a bit and help you naturally tilt your hips forward, so you can kind of bend forward and reach your feet or your legs at any place. If you're really stretched out or you've been doing this position before, you can even maybe touch your feet. And then just try to relax in this position. Breathe in and out. And then roll up again. Place your hands beside the hips. Lift up. And then bend your knees and come forward. Place your feet with the heels kind of aligned in front of you, and then there's nothing more for me to say than Jaya Guru Devi. I hope you enjoyed this earth flow with the spring as the beginning and the winter to end it with. Usually the TriYoga flows are built up with the seasons, so we have spring, summer, autumn and winter, and usually the spring and the summer are the more physically hard ones, and the autumn is and the autumn and the winter are a little bit more relaxing, a lot more down on the mat with the back and the tummy and the belly and the stomach, and where we kind of get into the deeper stretches.